She has some really nice vocals going on. Ooh, she cut her hair and she's like, I ain't taking no from nobody. I am a bird. I will be free. Wait, I just noticed this on the shirt. Did somebody forget to give my man the memo? Everybody's straight up wearing no words and he got... What happened? He did not get the memo. So far, this is a very different aesthetic in terms of Apink. Okay, I like this part. See, like, this is more kind of like what I was expecting. And I do... Oh, my ring light died. Okay, ring light died. 1 second. 1 second. Just a very fierce look in her eye, though. Wait, what was that? Is this a cult? I'm not... Oh, I do not advertise... Oh, okay. I really don't know how I feel about this. Ooh, clean note right there. Really nice. Oh, I like the little like eagle in the background now. She's kind of like basically saying that like I am a predator. I am like alpha. 안녕하세요 여러분, Tony입니다. Hello everyone, it's Tony. So today, to follow up on our Taemin reaction, which if you haven't checked it already, I really do highly recommend. We are following it up with Apink's Kim Nam Joo or Namjoo with her first single album titled Bird, and obviously with the title track, if being a single, titled Bird. So I'm really excited for this because I kind of like did see part of a teaser and it does seem very fire, it does seem very nice, and it does seem very elegant, beautiful, and I'm super excited for this. Leading into this, we haven't really looked at any of the teasers unfortunately because of time, but always very much a fun time to react to some Apink. I really do much love these girls. We did previously react to Dum Da Dum Dum if you want to go check that out, as well as most recently Eunji's solo Away that she did a comeback for. And now I guess it's time for like the younger members to kind of come in for the solo. So without further ado guys, let's get into Kim Nam Joo's Bird. Junbi, ready? She check. Let's go. Interesting. Wow, she's really pretty. Wow. Nice beat too. The beat is very kind of like, I think it's a flute. It's definitely like a wooden type of flute. Very kind of like ethereal. Kind of makes sense in like the Egypt background. Interesting. The background music, the background like voice here, like it's kind of like a very kind of like ominous tone, even though this is kind of brighter type of like song. It's interesting. It kind of does feel like that like Egyptian like vibe in terms of like the dance, also beat. Ooh, all right. Nice choreo right there, like using people as staircases. So I've kind of like heard this part. She has some really nice vocals going on. Ooh, she cut her hair and she's like, I ain't taking no from nobody. I am a bird. I will be free. Wait, I just noticed this on the shirt. Did somebody forget to give my man the memo? Everybody's straight up wearing no words and he got... What happened? He did not get the memo. But you did not get the memo, my guy. So it's definitely a lot of a smoother type of chorus than I was maybe expecting, because of like an opening like that. I was kind of expecting a very kind of like hard hitting bass drop. Definitely went in the other direction because you can go very soft on it too. But it works. I think it really works, especially because we're bringing back in that flute that we heard at the opening, and it kind of like brings in that like ominous type of like tone. This kind of like I don't know what's happening tone, the je ne sais quoi to the song. Oh, this is the same top that you see from Jennie and Doo 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 Doo. It's just a different color. Interesting. Just fun facts. I'm not sure, like... I'm trying to think about it, like, because in terms of Apink style, this is very much something darker. This is almost like in the direction of a, say, Card. It's a bit more edgier towards that essence. It's not definitely not like as like hard hitting as dark as Card. Like when it comes to mine, like the aesthetics, kind of like the visuals that I'm seeing here, it does remind me a lot of like the girls from Card. So far, this is a very different aesthetic in terms of Apink, because even when we think about Eunji, her most recent comeback, solo comeback, Away, it was very kind of like light, emotional, very happy vibes. This is a lot darker even in comparison to Apink. Apink has always been known to do like the happier, lighter, brighter songs, and then now recently going into more of like a bit more of a mature type of beat. But then here, this is very much out there. This is very different, and I was kind of like not expecting that, especially with like the teaser photos we've been seeing. I wasn't expecting this type of like really darkness, and I'm quite enjoying it. But at the same time, I feel like the beat is a bit slow. I feel like it could pick up a bit. Small complaint. Oh, maybe you know what? Maybe it sounds a bit like Jamie from Kang Daniel, like who featured on Kang Daniel. Maybe it's a bit like that. Maybe she's a bit like that. Okay, I like this part. See, like this is more kind of like what I was expecting, and I do. Oh, my ring light died. Okay, ring light died. 1 second. 1 second. There you go. Okay, new ring light battery in. Gotta charge the other one. Okay, so what was I saying? So I was expecting the song to be kind of like more in this vibe, but it's kind of like leaning away to it. So really, when I hear these portions leading into the chorus, it's really something special. I think that really is the highlight so far to my song, because she has really great vocals, and I think that she's really showing them off here. It's just a shame that kind of like throughout the song, it's kind of like more of like a talky type of almost a rap portion. And I think that kind of like that's where my one hindrance with the song is, because I feel like she has such really great vocals, and I feel like they should be showing off a bit more. That's just my personal opinion. Maybe you guys have a different opinion. Honestly, let me know. I still really do like the song though. And I think it really does fit her voice better. Just a very fierce look in her eye though. Like you can definitely see that there's no like lack of confidence in like a solo kind of like almost debut in this sense for her. You know, when people do go into solo projects, they sometimes do fear or like are insecure about things, but she's definitely showing off that she has none of that, and she is very much owning this stance. I'm noticing this chorus too. Wait, what was that? Is this a cult? I'm not. Oh, I do not advertise. Oh, okay. I really don't know how I feel about this, okay? Bird. So like the whole chorus is nice, but my particular favorite part is that last portion. It's like, I'm gonna be a bird. Like her really showing off those really nice vocals is really a highlight, because I really enjoy how she's singing. It's just that, like, again, I think I need more of that, and I feel like this is probably gonna be what's happening right now in this portion. Yeah. See, this is more of the vibe I was actually honestly expecting from the song. Ooh, clean note right there. Really nice. Oh. Egyptian. I think it's Egyptian theme that they're kind of like going for. Oh, I like the little like eagle in the background now. Because like eagles, as you guys probably know already, are kind of like one of the main like big birds out there. So she's kind of like basically saying that like, I am a predator, I am like alpha, and I will like dominate. And she's even showing that off now with like the queen vibes. So like it's definitely kind of like emphasizing this idea that like, I'm free like a bird, I am going to dominate, I'm going to rule you, kind of. And I'm kind of like really liking that like idea, like woman power, you know. Kim Nam Joo's Bird, really nice. Honestly, it's an interesting song. I'm really liking a lot of the portions of the song. I think my main small complaint is that I feel like in the opening we don't get enough vocals from her, because she is a very talented vocalist, and we can definitely see that from like the high notes that she hits near the chorus and the pre-chorus and then the bridge. Those are definitely nice parts, and I think that leave the kind of like subtleties, like the kind of like subtle rapping portions out the door. Let her just sing more, and I think that that's where you'd have a lot of success, because I think that those portions are her most successful parts, and I think they're the most pleasant parts in my personal opinion to listen to. But overall, really like the dancing, really like the beat of it. It's very kind of like woodsy type of ethereal, kind of like almost fantasy-esque like style of beat, especially with this like flute in the background. It's definitely adding something that's a bit more ethereal, a bit more kind of like fantasy-esque, and I think that that's kind of like something that keeps on coming back in the background. If you don't hear it, it disappears during the verses, but then it comes back in the choruses, so it definitely makes the whole thing kind of like sound very different, and it's definitely something different that I have not heard yet in K-pop. So I'm really liking how she's kind of like pushing the boundaries and showing us a news type of style of beat. And then to that extent, we also hear some nice vocals from her. So I really think that that's the thing. We need to hear more vocals from Namjoo, because it's really nice how she sings, and I think that her kind of like doing like a rapping portion, it was really putting those vocals not to use, not taking advantage of these assets, because they are something really powerful. And I think just like Eunji, had she done something a bit more kind of like melodic like that, it would be like very pleasant to listen to. But that's not to say that this song is bad either. I just really think that it could be enhanced with more vocals. But overall, I think that I really liked the overall aesthetics of the visuals, and also kind of like the bird part, like the chorus. It really shows kind of like she's really in her own, very confident, and this is very different image in terms of visuals, and then in terms of song, in comparison to like everybody else that we've looked at from Apink, because Apink is definitely kind of like more brighter, more out there, kind of like mature type of beat, but very more elegant. Eunji is kind of like I would say, in terms of from at least her most recent solo comeback, kind of like more kind of a lighthearted, more emotional. And then here we kind of get like a almost like Jamie type of like card type of visual, and then type of beat. So it's definitely interesting to see how the differences in each member when they do their solos. She is definitely like one of the younger members, so it's a little bit more energy, a bit more fun, I think, and she's definitely rocking the vibe, rocking like the bob cut. I'm curious if she actually did cut it, or if it's actually just a wig that she's wearing. So maybe somebody wants to let me know. Maybe I'll go check out the live performance for this. But definitely a nice song, and definitely a nice solo debut, I guess you could say, from Namjoo. So hopefully you guys stay tuned for more Apink, because I do love these girls, and I really do love what's been coming out from them. So hopefully you guys stay tuned for more Apink. But thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you did enjoy this reaction. 감사합니다. And as always, if you have any comments, questions, or something I want to talk, feel free to leave it in the comment section below, and I'll get to it as soon as possible. With that being said, guys, this has been Tony. 안녕히 계세요. Goodbye, and I'll see you in the next video.